It's like Karl's looking over us. Pretty proud of this lab because we're able to do tests on every lot of beer that goes into the bright tanning. So we'll check every batch for you name it, bitterness, alcohol content, color, pH. It gets tested for everything. We actually bought this brew house used from Pyramid when they closed their Kalama, Washington plant. And it's a 60-barrel, 3-vessel brew house. So we're able to hold one recipe in that red hopper up there, and then when we're ready to brew, we just pop the switch and open the knife gate. This side we've got some of our smaller fermenters, which are 80-barrel fermenters, and we've got 3 of those. Most of the other fermenters that we have here are 240 barrels, and our brew house is 60 barrels, of course, so it takes 4 brews to fill up each one of these. And we had to have them specifically designed, especially designed for us to fit underneath the roof here. You can see there's not a whole lot of clearance up on top of there. Getting those in here was pretty tricky. Kind of scary actually. So we've got a 20 square meter Velo filter here that does all the primary filtration. And then we've got 2 polishing filters back in here. The first one's a 5 micron, and the second one's a 0.65 micron. So most of our draft beer goes through both of those. Our bottled beer then goes through another filter, which is 0.45, which is a sterile filter, which is inside the filling room. Our keg machine here, we call it Elvis because it's actually a Super King. Actually, we've called this thing a lot worse over the years, but it's our workhorse. Cleans and fills 40 kegs an hour. Machine kicks butt. We run this thing almost full time, Monday through Friday. We've got two guys that work this machine. We call them Dos Osos Cubanos because they're both 2 big, burly Cuban guys. And they're superhuman strength. They just throw these kegs around like the ragdolls that they do. They do anywhere from about 180 to 240 kegs a day. We have beer and music festivals twice a year in our parking lot right here. And so the stage always gets set up along the fence facing that way. So when everybody sees the stage and sees the musicians, this whole canyon's kind of a backdrop, which is really cool. Most of the bottled beer we try to schedule so that it goes right out to the distributors. We don't have a lot of room to store all the bottled beer here.